today it is an absolutely gorgeous day here in Pennsylvania. The sun is shining, and I gotta send out some kudos to Dia down the wormhole because she's having a little different weather. She showed some pictures this morning of snow. I'm like, what? And had a little clickbait. Yeah, but I did take my top off. But I took my top off the pond, and it was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Let me tell you. I'm just happy that my daughter is going to pick through that. So take a look. I am so happy. Hey, Monster Fish Cow. Look at that. I took the top off my pond. Hey, 3G. So it's a little mucky because I haven't done a water change since spring hit. Doesn't it? I am so excited. I cannot wait to get it cleaned up, planted a little bit. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Jess. How is everybody? Hey, Danny. Fish people. So let me see if I can show you this. This is crazy. 3G Kenny? Ah. Hopefully I don't lose my stream. Look at this net. 2 nets. Packed with those things. So I did some other things besides taking the top off my pond. I brought some of my seedlings out for my aquaponics. Finally got to see you. Hey, Slimper Fish. So this is experimental. Let's see if you can see up here. I am floating some insulation, and I planted my seedlings that were lettuces, like 4 or 5 different kinds of lettuces. And I actually planted some nasturtiums. I don't know how well nasturtiums are going to do as aquaponics, but I had a whole lot of seeds. I didn't realize they were all going to come out. I thought I'd have to, have a lot of empty containers, but I didn't. Everything came out. But I am so excited, and it just, to me, looks so brown without having any floating plants in it, any plants that kind of blend in the terrestrial and the aquatic. Let's see what else I have here. Took the top off of this algae farm. How beautiful is that? Don't know what we're gonna go in here. Oh, looky. Let's see if you can see my cherry head. Does that flip around you? Here's my cherry head, Bruce Wayne. Hi, buddy. He's looking for his lettuce. Yeah. But I am absolutely thrilled that I was able to take this pond off, this top off the pond. It's definitely not a one-person job, but I did it alone, so I ended up with more seeds in there, and I'll probably put together a little shorter video or something to show that. And look who came outside to help me. You're gonna hear the waterfall. There's my Sophie, cage and all. As you could tell, I don't know if you could tell that her doors are all zip tied just to make sure there's no accidents. But I thought this beautiful day, I'll just bring Sophie out too. And then over here, I'm gonna bring out some of my turtles. I just have to build up so because they could walk right out of here. I wanna make sure that they're in there secure. So I'll just build a little tiny fence up. And this is all from last year. All this Creepin' Jenny, all from last year. Celery, the peonies. Remember, I bought 3 water hyacinths. I already have 6. It's only been a couple weeks. But I'm real excited about the aquaponics. How is everybody today? I hope I'm not freezing up. And this is just a mud bucket right now. I got a couple small goldfish in here. I gotta drain it down and refresh. Refresh. Ooh, and then I got some aquatic plants. Some were from last year. Got some algae. That was from last year too. some beautiful grass, creeping Jenny. Look at this. Oh, I am so excited. Then I brought out some plants, but I got to make sure they stay in the shade because I brought out Scindaptus. Beautiful, dark, luscious green leaf with white like speckles on it. Yeah, bleached it. Bleached it. It's an all white plant now. Whew, not real happy with that. Oh, you got to see the pond though. Like, this is my happy spot. This is absolutely my happy spot. Yeah, so I figure I was outside, just got it opened up. I wanted to share it with everybody because it just makes me feel so good. And everybody, give a shout out to Dee from down the wormhole. Like, oh my gosh, she's posting pictures of snow, man. Snow. No. It's almost Memorial Day and she's getting snow. But I give her so much respect. I couldn't even imagine. I don't want to even live in southeast Pennsylvania. Like, I want to go further where it's warmer. I love the 4 seasons, but I want my winter to not get below like 40. Oh, Carrie, how's your pond? Does it look as algae ridden as mine? What? Yeah? Yeah? Oh my gosh. So I put out some bird seed for the wild birds. They come, they're all up there. Simply Fish, oh, thank you so much for that beautiful super sticker. Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. Do you guys want to see my irises? Last week they were all in bloom. Unfortunately, as gorgeous as they are, they're one and done. Yes, thank you so much, Simply Fish. They shot their wad, so now they'll go away, but they will have some beautiful green leaves. So same as my lilacs. So that's one of the main reasons I really love annuals, because they just bloom spring, summer, and fall. But the perennials, one and done. Oh. And I think I'm going to start getting some hardier water plants. Because these that came back, oh, there's down the worm. Yeah, everybody's got to give her a shout out for her, snow. Look at these right here. These are some kind of beans. My pond is okay, slowly clearing up. Yeah, but if you look, you can see, you can barely see through to the fish. Barely. Barely. Let's see if we can find Gina. Gina is my yellow belly slider that lives in here. She's about 10 inches. There she is. Let's see if she comes out. Hey, buddy. She will eat worms right out of your hand. She's coming up because I just fed her some crickets. And half of these goldfish are going in other smaller ponds, but all the koi staying here. Do you see my yellow one that survived the winter? I have 6 koi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 koi. But last year, I don't know if it was last year or the year before, somebody posted on Facebook, free goldfish, come and get them. Barely even saw the post, and I had my nets, buckets, walking down the street going to get her. And I ended up, they were actually goldfish larger than the koi. So I kind of split up my goldfish, and I'll put them in all the different ponds for the aquaponics and stuff like that. But my koi, I have 6. I wasn't sure if that yellow one was going to make it, because she was so little. The whole summer, yeah, Sophie, the whole summer, she stayed in a small pond because I knew she wouldn't be able to hang with the big fish. But I kept her in here for the winter because it's very deep down here. It's a 2,000 gallon. And I said, how's my chicks doing? Oh my gosh. Talk about cute. Okay. They're saying, hi, Sophie. She says, what? What? The chicks are adorable. I should have brought them out today. I should have had them outside. But yesterday, I had them outside in a box. They came out onto the grass and ran right back into the box. So I thought it'd be nice to introduce them, even for an hour or so outside. But I don't quite think they're ready. But they're adorable. And the big brown and black one is named Chewy. You can see where I'm going with this. The white one, Leia, better not be a rooster. The little tiny black one, Vader. And this one, I'm not sure, might be a splash, might be a painted Yoda. So those are their names. Hey, Sam. Those are their names. You know where I got them from, right? Oh, my goodness. I gotta sit for a second. I wasn't sure if anybody was going to be around today because I'm not used to going live during the day, during the week, but I was actually outside practicing my roller skating. Yesterday, day before, I swept the back street because it's pretty smooth. They just paved it last year. Swept the whole thing, and you like the names? I know, very original. Then I come out here today. I actually brought the table all the way by the back gate so I didn't have to walk too far on skates. And I hear a lawn guy out there, and he blew all these seeds and leaves into the street. I'm not that good. Not that good yet. That's not happening. So I did kind of push him back a little bit. And I did practice for about an hour. Boy, do I feel like I'm sloughing, like I'm not doing any of my, I have so many, we call chores. Are they called chores? I guess when you have this many animals, you got chores to do. Everybody needs fresh water every day. Old lettuce that wasn't eaten, it's got to be picked up. Thought it was a different top. I was trying to make that. That's called clickbait. No. I had talked last week on my live about I couldn't wait to get the top of my pond off. No, this is the top. People who know me know it's a pond. I'm probably referring to a pond. Hey, Chris. I've been doing a lot of research on biotopes and biotypes over the last couple of weeks, and I must concede to you and say Susie was right. I was Chris, you are so funny, man. I was just guessing the same way you were. I was right by default or by accident. What are you doing, Chris? Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, I was just going off of what I thought I heard Rachel say the one time. Speaking of biotopes, biotopes, I am going to be making a palindarium. Is that what it's called? For my salamanders. Pretty exciting, pretty exciting. So I was looking through the woods. I think I'm going to take a picture of what I want it to look like just from the woods. And try that, maybe like a little stream running through, like a marshy. Oh, that's what I'm thinking anyway. Hey, Geek Boy. Oh. So I gotta look at these super chats. Did I miss a super chat? Thank you so much. It says money up on top, and it's like it's hard to see on my phone. Yeah, so as much as I complain about my weather, I am not going to complain anymore after seeing D. Oh my gosh. Seeing D. Yeah, no. Snow. The end of May. Snow. I've been waiting a long time to take this top off, and now it's time to blend the edges in, get some. I think I might want to go with perennials. If I do perennials around the pond, the waterfall is making me so relaxed. Oh, tell me about it, Denikin. I'm going to put, for Mother's Day, I got a swinging hammock chair, and it's in my living room. I am thinking I'm going to bring it out here because I could take a nap. I could take a nap easy. I just got to figure out, where would you put a swinging chair? It's got a round base to it. I can put it right here. If I put it here, this would be my view. Yeah. but it would block, let's see, it would block the entrance from the side yard, but you know what? Jimmy cracked corn. Oh, naps in the yard. Yeah, that's going to be my dream. Did you see that blue jay? I guess he wasn't prepared for me to be here. I've started feeding the wild birds because I watched, did you guys watch the Rack's channel? What's the name of that with the birds? The bird garden? The bird life? Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous, gorgeous. Block it. Yeah, I think I might, Chris. I might have to block it. Watching his channel made me so envious. All the birds. I'm looking at all these gorgeous birds. And I'm like, I've got to build bird life. Thank you, Chris. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. If you want some relaxation, I put that on my big screen when I'm inside the house, and the birds come and go, and they're just gorgeous, and you can tell the different personalities in the bird garden. That's what I thought it was, bird garden. But, check it out, guys. Check out Rack's other channel. Sophie bit me today. Can you see? So I was trying to see if she wanted to step up and come outside. So it's a new concept for her. Step up isn't. But let's go outside. Let's go outside, which means I'm going to carry her from my hand to her cage, which is in the cusp of the doorway of the kitchen, the bird garden. Yes, guys, check it out. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Watching that on a big screen TV is so relaxing. It is so, I put it on a lot of times for my birds too. Hope everyone is safe. Hey, Danielle, safe and healthy, yeah. So step up into her bird cage where I can lock her in and go outside if she wants to go outside. Thank you. I love my pond. It's a lot of work, but it's so worth it. It's kind of mucky, but it's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. And so I said to her, do you want to go outside? And she was like, huh? Step up. So we stepped up. As soon as I walked away from her tree, she was getting nervous and starting to walk up my arm. And I'm telling her, it's okay. She dropped her nut. I like she dropped her nut. You know what I meant. Her pistachio. She dropped her pistachio. And as she was walking up my arm, and as we were getting close to the kitchen, she bit me. Now keep in mind, she uses her beak as a third foot. Oh. Did I miss it, Chris? I got pooped on. Thank you, Chris. Chris pooped on me. Chris, thank you for pooping on me. I love that. I just learned about that a couple weeks ago. Oh my gosh. But when she put her beak down, I don't think she put her beak down to step up. She was biting me. She was scared. So then she saw her cage in the kitchen and she relaxed a little bit and put it in. But I gotta tell you, it didn't hurt so much as it hurt my feelings. I'm like, you bit me? Like, that's what I wanted. Like, you bit me? She's a bird. Of course she did. She bit me. But yes, let's see if we can flip it around. So this was a garbage pick that we found at like a playground that was being demolished. My kids cut down so that my hips would fit through, because with the rail the way it was for children, yeah, that did not work so well. I think that's hysterical. I don't know. Maybe it's I'm so immature, but I'm like, I tell John I got pooped on. He's like, wow. All right, babe. So here's the noisy water pond, the waterfall. I love it. I have some creeping Jenny in it. Nothing in this one yet, but I'm going to be planting some kind of aquaponics in it. Filter down. Look at this moss. It's 3 years old. I'm going to get you closer, so it's going to get loud. So a guy at work gave that to me. He dug some up from, or scraped it from some of his yard, because I didn't have any here. And 3 years later, it's adhering around the water. Now I want to get some all on this side now too. I love the moss. I love the moss. I broke the filter hose. Look at this, the pump hose. I don't know if you can hear me next to the waterfall, so I'll try not to talk, but of course I'm going to talk. So here is my skimmer. So I installed the skimmer in this pond when I made it. Incognito, yeah, real good incognito. So the pump is on that side. The net is here to catch all this crappy stuff and fish from going in, but this broke. So I had to do a little fancy footstep to get it going again. And this is a ring that you feed goldfish with, so it floats, it stays in one spot. Oops. But I let it come over here. I let it come over here so that when I put food in, it doesn't go in. It kind of acts as a little barrier. That's my, see these fish. See how murky it is? So murky. Oh, thanks, Monster. I do have merch. I don't think anybody's ever bought any, but I don't think I've ever advertised either because it's a TSprings thing. And I know the TSprings are very expensive, but I freaking love it. I think that was the only way that I was going to get my own t-shirt because, keep in mind, my kids have a vinyl business. They don't make shirts, but they have a vinyl business. They sell vinyl to people who make shirts. I have a heat press and a silhouette in my basement. I could make my own shirts. But it's like one of those things that if you don't do it every day, if you don't do it all the time, it's not easy. I guess if I made QueAquatics shirts all the time, QueAquatic coffee cups, all that stuff, I could sell it for a lot more affordable and it would be out all the time, but that would just be one more chore. You know what I mean? One more chore. Oh, look at that. Gina's following me. Look at that. Gina is following me because I gave her crickets and she thinks she's going to get more. Oh, baby. I love my Gina. Yellow belly. If I didn't think we were going to go lose internet, I would take you out front to see Yertle. Want to give it a shot? Don't look at my side. Don't look at the side of my house now. Look at all these. Look at this. At least 5 inches deep. It's insane. Insane. Oh, John's beer. Yeah, that's how he rolls. So I took the tops off of these ponds. You have to tell, well, I guess you can't tell me in the comments if I froze. But I'll find out if I froze. Put the tops off of these. So right now there's just some frogs living in here. But I will be changing it over. Is Yertle out? There's Yertle is in here and Jeremiah, 6-inch bullfrog. Oh, it's good, thanks. Didn't freeze, I'm shocked. I'm in the front yard. So John took the power washer and power washed the yard to get all those things out. I've never seen anybody power wash a yard before, but it worked 10 times better than the leaf blower, 10 times better than the rake. So those are my 2 front little gardens. I think I'm gonna put the little red air slider over here, and I have a 12-inch red air slider over there in that pond. Hey, Logan. So we're gonna go to the back. This time we'll see if, I just don't like that side, man. It just is such a reminder of how horrible these seeds are. They're really bad. And look at this. Look at all this. 10 gallon, 10 gallon, 10 gallon, 10 gallon, 10 gallon, 10 gallon. I used to have a whole wall of 10 gallons before I upgraded to, look at this. These things are everywhere. This is so thick. You can't even see how thick it is. Yeah. This is where I'm going to set up a little mini greenhouse right here. I'm going to try to set up a little mini greenhouse, and this is where I'd be blocking it with my chair. But this would be the view. That is what I want to see. So yeah, so I hope everybody else's day is going as amazing as mine is. Like, and I have dishes to do and laundry to do, but this is where I want to be. I got my pond feet already. Oh my gosh. You know how, like, I don't know if you have a pond, you might know. Quick view on my feet. Once they start turning that color, they're that color for all summer, man. I can't even. Oh, you want to see my sulcatas? That is, where is she? Jelly. Let's move her over. There's peanut butter. And there's Jelly. And this is the last year for this siding. I'm going to have to put up something better. And the only reason the siding is here is so that they don't see that there's more. But you see how it's all worn out? They walk the perimeter. And then they have a house back in there. Those are my sulcatas. Let's see if my Russians are out. Hello, baby. There's one. Oh, they're doing it. Now you're on top of his head. Bud, you're on top of her head. That's not how it works. You'll never have a baby that way. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. And this is where the chicks are gonna go when they're older. Yep. Here's their safe run. And here's where a couple of smaller turtles are going to go. Just got to build a little fence so they can't get out. Turtles foreplay. Exactly. So that would have made a nice clickbait. Taking my top off for some turtle foreplay. That doesn't even sound right. That sounds illegal. Well, I want to thank everybody for coming out and saying hey. And thank you, Monster. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for posting all that stuff. Especially my merch. I don't think my merch is ever. Hey, Chris. I got to go check out your ponds and see how they are. Is it summer where you are? I don't think it's summer where you are, is it? I have to go double check. I don't think it's summer where you are right now. But yeah. Certainly not summer where D is. What did I just walk into? Yeah. Turtle porn. My Russian tortoises were kind of doing it backwards, so. They're still trying. Oh, it's about 80 degrees. That's perfect. I think that's what it is here. It's about 80. The sun is shining. I have so much work to do inside. I just don't want to. Hey, Rico, I don't want to. This is where I want to be. I want to start digging in the plants, digging down. I want to add a whole layer of topsoil on top of these rocks so I can plant some more like rocky succulents. All these carpenter beads. Oh, man. Look at that. There's my beans. Those are from last year. Getting back to normal. Ooh. Going back to normal next week. Oh, cool. It's 10 here. Raining and miserable. Oh, no. I am so sorry. I don't want you to think like I'm like, oh, it's beautiful here, haha. Not at all. When I feel something this good, I just feel the need to share it. I do. I feel the need to share it. Like, how could I just keep all this serenity-like surroundings? That's what it feels like. Because the breeze is going. Sophie's up there. She's talking every once in a while. But I have so much work to do. I think I need to start making a list. Because I'm not getting stuff done during the day because I'm just enjoying life. There are things that need to get done that I just don't do. Is anybody else here a list person? I wish there was a way to hang my phone up here. Would that work? 50 here with a high of 57, still spring. Wow, I think we kind of missed spring. We went from super cold to, oh my God, it's so hot out. I'm not gonna complain about heat. I'm never gonna complain about the heat, trust me. This is gorgeous. Lists are just a reminder of everything you don't get done. Oh, and there's a whole ton. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I pulled out the piece of paper to make my list. And before I even wrote down the second thing, I started doing the first thing. And I didn't even make my list. My first thing was to put holes in that styrofoam before all those seedlings died. So I put holes in the styrofoam. Have to make a palindarium because my salamanders are going to be morphing into land creatures, and now they're in water. Going to be a record high here of 85. And it's look cool. Yeah, it's, you know what I think I might do? I might go for a motorcycle ride. See how I'm doing everything but what I'm supposed to do? But if I don't do it now, then the rain's going to start again, and I won't be able to. So, and my granddaughter might be coming over, and if she's coming over, I can't do my motorcycle then, but I can come out and play with the fish and play with the pond. And I say play, it's very demeaning, not play. A lot of work to be done. Yeah, it's play. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm so excited that everybody came out, and thank you for the super chats, and thank you for being pooped on. That is so cool. No matter what anybody tells you, unless you're a teenager, not cool, not cool. Oh my gosh. Next week, my roller skating lessons start with my granddaughter in a roller rink. That will be fun. So, yeah, I got a lot to do. But I think I have to start off by doing the dishes, laundry, water changes. But on a day like today, I wish all my fish were outside right now. They wouldn't survive because, like you said, the nights are still getting very cold, but it's just gorgeous out here. All the sounds, the smells. Maybe I'll just take a nap out here and then get to my list. How's that sound? At least it wasn't bird that pooped on you. Oh, yeah, I had the 4 baby chicks, so I've been pooped on today. I can't pick them up without them pooping on me. And I can't help but pick them up. They're 2.5-week-old chicks, 3-week-old chicks. Oh my gosh. They are adorable, but hopefully, maybe next week I'll have them out on the ground in like maybe a pen or something, and then I'll put it on because they are absolutely, I'm just afraid they'll jump in the pond. They're silky, so they can't fight off the water that well, but anyway. We'll see how it is next week. Hopefully it's this kind of weather again, and I can get so much done. Well, thank you everybody for coming out. Hi, how are you? I'm doing so well, man. This is like living the dream. This is living the dream. I just feel so serene. So, like, amazing. Amazing. I'm feeling a little spoiled, gotta say. I kind of wish maybe I should hit the lottery or something, because if this is what retirement is, I want it. Big Tank Hank in the house. Hey, hey. Thanks for the stream. Yep. Thank you guys, and I will see you later. You can count on that, okay? So how do you end one of these fancy ass streams? Big Tank Hank.